Many parents might know the signs to look for in a child who might be battling an eating disorder, but what about steps to prevent it in the first place? Fox 2's Molly Rose joins us for this morning's STL Moms Report, talking to a doctor who can help.
Randy, joining us is Dr. Karen Fowler, the Medical Director of Women's and Neonatal Clinical Programs for the St. Louis region with SSM Health. Doctor, good morning. Thank you for being with us.
Good morning, Molly. How are you?
I am doing well. You know, there's so many different social media platforms out there now, Instagram and Snapchat, everything else. With all of these images teens are taking in, how can parents start the conversation of kind of discussing those images?
Number one, it's educate yourself. It's understand what these signs and symptoms are, and understand that once we take away the stigma of what this is, we can start talking about and treating the people who need help, the adolescents who are hurting. This is a very complex and an issue that needs to be treated with much more than conversation. So I want you to grab a pencil for some important resources at the end of this segment. But what I'd like to give you some high-level info of how to spot a potential eating disorder, but also give you some ideas of where to educate yourself with reliable information. And I'm going to tell parents real quick, sorry, Molly, that number one, if you as a parent have a hunch that this is something you might need to talk about, then it's important to educate yourself and get the right resources.
That's so good to know. And, you know, some of those signs to look for, what do parents need to keep on their radar if they notice?
Well, first off, so eating disorders it's important to redefine it, right? A lot of us have preconceived notions of what this is, but it's important to expand the spectrum to say eating disorders are anything from anorexia nervosa to bulimia to something they call ARFID. And it's really a difficult relationship with food. And it comes from a distorted body image. It's a mind-body connection. And it changes our behaviors, and it changes everything in our social life as well. Anorexia is something that a lot of us have heard of. It's where a person can take extreme measures to lose weight. It comes from distorted body image that changes and drives those behaviors. But the important thing is to know it's not a choice. People with these eating disorders do not make the choice to have them, and that's why the help is significant. We know that it's important that we pay attention to these because anorexia, when left untreated, has the highest mortality of any psychiatric illness. 20% of untreated anorexics will die from this disease.
Dr. Fowler, we appreciate that information. You mentioned some resources you wanted to put out there to our viewers. What were those?
So the National Eating Disorders Association has a really great website with actually a good screening tool that parents can use. Also, there's a site out there that's led by adolescent physicians called Girlology, where interviews and podcasts exist where you can educate yourself as well. Five signs of disordered eating are this. A change in eating habits, significant. Maybe your adolescent wants to eat alone. Maybe it's much different than before, right? There's significant judgment about types of food, rigidity and regimentation around their eating habits, significant mood swings, and then also keep an eye on their social media. There's a lot on social media that can drive these behaviors or at least fuel them further.
Dr. Karen Fowler, thank you. I think you really helped some parents out with this important information. We appreciate your time.
Thanks, Molly.